Alright guys, welcome back to another video game type of breakdown and explained of Batman Gotham Knights. We get like a nice story of Bruce Wayne that he is no longer there. There's been a code black sent out, not really a happy story, but definitely a devastating one where Batman is no longer alive. Batman, at least from what we can see, that he's no longer alive. That code black has been sent out to Dick Grayson, Tim Drake, Jason Todd, and Barbara Gordon. If that's the interpretation of Batwoman we're looking at, with Batwoman and all of the other gang being aware that Batman has died, the criminals of Gotham City will definitely rise again. I would like to think that a possibility is how an Arkham Knight, he faked his death. That could very well be a part of this, but I really don't know if that is, because it seems like a similar instance, and probably when he allowed himself to be presumed dead, based off the self-destructive Wayne Manor and whatnot and all that, that would allow for him to forego his disappearance, essentially. So with that being said, we play as more of like an RPG styled, customizable, full-on co-op or even single player element where you and one other or a couple other people can be the Gotham Knights and rise up and take on the main villain known as the Court of Owls. We all know them. They kind of built Bruce up from the bottom up a little bit based off certain comics, so that'll be nice. They actually molded him into what he would be depending on which storyline and spectrum you're looking at, so that's kind of cool. I like how in the trailer that we really see, it looks really good. Like, it really does look amazing, and we can kind of see that you can ride the Bat cycles or the Robin cycle or whatever that is. You can definitely customize whatever you want, someone you want to look a certain way. I know Robin, we saw him as Red Robin for a second. That was cool. You can really explore all of Gotham City at its finest, and the viewpoints that you saw in certain cuts and scenes, it's really in depth and it looks like a real open, vast world, which is nice. On top of that, we see like Mr. Freeze, so you can expect that there's going to be a fight there, which is going to be badass. On top of that, I like how it's just a different type of story. Like, I get that people want to play as Batman, and I'm like one of the biggest Batman fans out there, and most people say that, and most people are, I get it. But with that being said, it's like, you don't need another Batman game and play as Batman, but as long as there's a focus point of Batman, it still can be a good game. And the fact that it's going to kind of play like in an RPG style, that's going to be interesting, and that's going to be really cool. So I can kind of roll with that. I can vibe with that. That's going to be something different. And the mechanics that they're putting in, the fact that it's going to be a next-gen system comes out, it's going to be on the next-gen systems, PS5, Xbox Series X. We're going to get like a wholesome game that's going to be something like never before. So that's going to be nice to play. That's going to be a different feel, and the Court of Owls is going to be a different element. So, I mean, I really wouldn't be surprised if we got Bruce Wayne back, if he faked his death. If that correlates or connects with how Arkham Knight post-events were, I wouldn't be surprised if they made that sort of tie-in there. If they made Bruce Wayne a Court of Owl and it was a false claim of being deceased. So, I don't know. But we will see, I guess. That's why we got to play the game. But other than that, we kind of shoot along to the gameplay trailer, and with that gameplay being a big thing, I like how it feels. I like how the boss fights aren't just normal boss fights. There's probably going to be like different patterns and different puzzles and different techniques you're going to have to use. Yeah, it could be like a hack and slash style of game, but as long as it maneuvers around from that, you get like a nice complete system and mechanics in itself. So I think it's really going to be something to look forward to. Not too much information, but I'm sure it feels good to play it as we can kind of see what's going on here. That's going to be really cool. But other than that, I really think that this game is going to be something else. I know like there's not too much information going on, but other than that, what we've seen so far, it's going to be a pretty nice experience. And opposed to the actual trailer versus the gameplay, you can still feel as if you're watching the trailer opposed to way degraded graphics after the cinematics. So to have that in the game, I feel like it doesn't give it the perfect feel. It doesn't give it the right oomph to jumpstart and make you feel like it's the same type of style of game post cinematics and then into actual gameplay. So the fact that we can see these transitions, the ray tracing or the like ray tracing capability that this is being played on the PS5 or an Xbox Series X, we're getting something whole. So that's going to be something big. That's going to be huge at the end of the day. And I just can't wait for it, in all honesty. That's kind of my like narrow breakdown explanation of the trailer. If you guys like it, thumbs up, flex it out, whatever you guys do, in all things justice. If you guys think it was good and informative for you, again, this game is going to be dropping in 2021. So that's going to be something to look out for. I'm definitely pumped. That's going to be cool, and we're going to have something on our hands, guys. So something different on our hands. This is that real announcement we were waiting for. For the longest time, we would only get speculation. We would only get like, oh, something's going to pop up this day. Oh, something's going to pop up next month. We were only getting those small worded segments that, hey, something is coming. But now we finally got it. I think it was worth the wait. And once we can actually play it in 2021, that is going to be awesome and such a good feeling. You guys take care. Like it, comment, let me know what you guys think. You guys have a good one. Stay safe. Take it easy.